The kingdom of Nyanda was known for its beauty, stretching from golden savannas to winding rivers that whispered secrets to the wind. It was a land of bustling markets, grand feasts, and a royal court filled with men and women draped in the finest silks. At the heart of this mighty kingdom was Queen Nia, a ruler as shrewd as she was powerful. She sat upon a throne carved from sacred ebony wood, her golden anklets jingling with every step. Her word was law, and her wisdom was unmatched, save for one person. That person was not a noble, nor a warrior, nor even a scholar. It was her trusted handmaiden, Tatu. Tatu was no ordinary servant. She had a mind as sharp as a lion's claw and a heart that beat with the rhythm of old wisdom. Though she never sat upon a throne, she had guided the queen through the storms of betrayal, the waves of famine, and the tempest of war. But beyond the walls of the grand palace, Tatu was simply a mother. She had a daughter, Amoni, a bright-eyed girl of 10, whose laughter filled their modest hut like birdsong at dawn. Despite the queen's praises and the murmurs of admiration that followed her through the palace halls, Tatu never let pride nest in her heart. She knew that power was like the wind, fickle, shifting, never truly belonging to anyone. So she did her work with quiet diligence, then slipped away from the grandeur of the court to return home, where her true joy awaited. While others in the queen's service schemed for titles and favors, Tatu spent her evenings tending to Amoni, brushing the child's hair as they sat beneath the old baobab tree, telling her stories of wisdom passed down through generations. Unlike those who lost themselves in the shine of the palace, Tatu understood where her true treasure lay. Still, in the shadows of the grand palace, whispers spread like wildfire. How can a mere servant hold such power? The nobles sneered. The queen will not make a decision without her, others scoffed. Envy cawed in their hearts like a viper in the grass. But Queen Nia paid them no mind. She knew that the strength of a ruler lay not in pride, but in wise counsel. Yet, one day, as Tatu delivered yet another piece of brilliant advice in court, the queen leaned back on her throne, a smirk playing on her lips. "Tatu," she said, her voice laced with amusement, "you are wise, but your daughter is foolish." A hush fell over the court, then erupted into laughter. Tatu's heart thumped in her chest. "My queen," she said carefully, "why do you say so?" The queen chuckled, her golden bracelets clinking as she gestured with her hands. "Every time I visit the marketplace, I test her. I offer her two things, a fine-beaded necklace made of pure cowrie shells and a bracelet carved from sacred ebony wood. And every single time, she picks the cowrie shells." The laughter of the nobles grew louder. To them, it was simple. Cowrie shells were beautiful, but they were common. Ebony, on the other hand, was rare and sacred. A girl with sense would know which was more valuable. Tatu clenched her fist but bowed her head respectfully. "I see, my queen." But inside, confusion stormed her mind like an untamed river. That evening, she rushed home, her feet pounding against the dusty road. She found her daughter, Amoni, sitting by the fire, grinding millet for the evening meal. The flames cast flickering shadows across her young face, and she looked up with bright, curious eyes. "My child," Tatu said, kneeling beside her, "which is more valuable, cowrie shells or ebony?" Amoni barely hesitated. "Ebony, of course, Mama." Mama Tatu's brows knitted together. "Then why, my daughter, do you always pick the cowrie shells when the queen tests you?" Amoni smiled, but she did not speak. Instead, she took her mother's hand and led her to the farthest corner of their small hut. Reaching under her sleeping mat, she pulled out a wooden box, its lid worn smooth from use. She opened it slowly. Tatu gasped. Inside lay a shimmering mountain of cowrie shell necklaces, enough to trade for sacks of grain, baskets of ripe fruit, or even a fattened goat for the feast days. "Mama," Amoni said gently, "every time I choose the cowrie shells, the queen laughs. The whole court laughs. And then, without fail, she gives them to me." Tatu's lips parted in astonishment. "And if you had chosen the ebony bracelet?" "The first time, she would have given it to me," Amoni said, her voice as calm as the river before dawn. "But after that, nothing. She would not test me again, nor offer me anything else. The moment I take the ebony, the game is over. But as long as I pick the cowrie shells, I receive gifts every time." Tatu sat back, her heart swelling with wonder. Her daughter had seen what she had not. That night, as the stars blinked in the vast Nyanda sky, Tatu lay awake, staring at the thatched roof above her. She had spent her whole life giving advice to the queen, yet wisdom had been sitting beside her all along. From that day on, whenever the nobles in court sneered and called her daughter foolish, Tatu would only smile. For she now knew, her daughter was not foolish. She was wise beyond her years. And my dear listener, perhaps this is a lesson we all must learn. The world is quick to judge, quick to laugh at what it does not understand. But wisdom is not always in proving others wrong, it is in knowing when to play along. Tatu and Amina's story teaches us 3 lessons. First, true intelligence is not always in showing off what you know, but in knowing what to do with what you know. The fool rushes to prove a point, the wise take their time and gain more. Second, power is like fire, it burns those who challenge it. Those who survive are those who make the flames dance to their own rhythm. The clever do not make those in power feel threatened, they make them feel amused. And third, riches do not always lie in what we take at once, but in what we can earn over time. A wise person does not chase the biggest prize if smaller rewards will last a lifetime. As the elders of Nyanda say, a slow-growing tree gives the strongest shade.